Good morning, beloveds. It is hot and it is sticky and it is March. I thought we were going to get a cool front Friday and maybe not. So, I don't know. I mean, I know where I live, but this is ridiculous. Okay. Today is March 7th. Our title is Business is Successful. The first quote is, "For we are laborers together with God. Ye are God's husbandry, ye are God's building." 1 Corinthians 3:9. The second quote is, "We exist in limitless opportunities which are forever seeking expression through us." And that is Science of Mind, page 291. My business expresses me. I express the business of life. I am here to live, to love, to learn, to work, to do, to build, to give. I must be about the Spirit's business. I have chosen my activities wisely and well. I do what I like to do and what I am good at doing. I love my business. I love to work. I love to build. I love to serve. I am in business to express myself, to do good for others, and to make a just harvest and abundant profit. I give abundantly and I receive abundantly. My business is the channel through which the riches of the universe flow into my experience. My business provides me with a lavish and dependable income, consistent with integrity and mutual benefits. My business is a channel through which the profits of life flow into my life and into the lives of others. I am a good business person. I pay attention to business. I tend the store. I mind the shop. I am always ready to serve. I look for ways to give. I am interested in my work. I love my customers. I believe in my product. I take pride in what I do. I pay attention to details. I use creative imagination in the conduct of my business. I am a good and faithful servant. I am a good steward. I am a successful business person. The light and blessings of the infinite surround my business, increasing and expanding it. All who contact my business are prospered and blessed. My business is a channel of good for all. I give thanks for my wonderful business now. And that is DC. Donald Curtis. Maybe it's Douglas Curtis. Donald Curtis. I was right the first time. It's Donald Block. Or Douglas Block. Okay, so Donald Curtis, Douglas Block. Okay. So what you heard was just a master class in treatment on if you are opening a business, taking over a business, working in a business, well into your career in a business. And it can be any business. It doesn't have to be. A lot of times when people say business, everybody thinks retail. Not necessarily. It can be any kind of business. That is a masterclass. That is everything you would want to put in a treatment if you were treating for business. And being a practitioner can also be a business. There are wonderful practitioners who support themselves by being a practitioner. So it can be any sort of business. And it is an attitude and a way of life. And I will tell you that, because several times in there you heard, I am a servant. I am a good servant. I am ready to be of service. And that is, I work, what I call my mortgage paying job. I work at a health food store and I love what I do. Every now and again, the people that I work with and for drive me crazy. That's just human nature. But why I have stayed for 17 years or 18 years, I don't even know how long I've been there, is simply the fact that their business is their ministry. And all of the things that you heard in there, that we are of benefit, that people are prospered to, by coming to us, that all of everything that you heard in there is the way this business is structured. Yes, this business provides I'm not sure I would call it a lavish income, but I can see for the purposes of treatment, it's it's enough to pay my bills with enough left over to do, pretty much what I want to do or need to do. And, it's a comfortable living. And it's interesting because the original owner has a little bit of a lack mentality. Thank goodness her business manager does not. And it's a mother and son. She's constantly worried about the money, and he's just not. He knows that it's covered. It's covered. That we're in a good place. He does the math on a regular basis. So, but that's exactly the way they treat their business. It's like, we're making enough. We are expanding enough. We are reaching people, and people are benefiting from reaching us. That's what we do. And so that is exactly what today's reading is. It is a master class in all of the attitudes that go with a successful business. We are here to serve. We are here to help. We are not in it for the profit, although we understand we need the profit to keep the business. So, the profit is not the main goal. Being of service to our community is our goal. And the profits come with that. So, it is okay to focus on money. It is absolutely okay to focus on money. You heard him mention several times success and profit and, all of that. So that is absolutely spiritual. You need enough to live on. You do. And so that when you are doing that kind of treatment, all of that stuff fits in there. And so that's what's great for me, because that's the reason why I have stayed for as long as I have. When we've had bumps in the road, when everybody gets up in everybody's hair and business, and we're driving each other crazy. In the long run, why we stay is because it's a ministry. It's a ministry, and we are here to serve. And she says that, and she says it on a regular basis. It's not a one-time thing, she says that often enough. We are here to help. We are here to serve. We are here to be stewards of. And so if you are starting any kind of work, that is a master class in the revelation part of the treatment. This is what I want part of the treatment. And it doesn't matter if you're going into retail, or if you're going into service, or you're going into anything you are doing where you are going to be of service to another. It is a business that is going to support you in some way, even if it's not necessarily in a money way. It's a support way. That everything's in there. Everything is in there. So I commend to you today's reading if you are treating for any kind of business. And it doesn't matter if it's something you're starting, if it's something that's well along in its, if it's something that you are, towards the end of. Everything in there is amazing as a treatment. So every now and again you get a part that's just so well written. You're just like, I've got nothing to add to that. And I like the idea because my business expresses me. The business that I work for, it's named after a person. And I love being able to say, yes, there really is. She's 83 or 82. I think she'll be 83 this year. But there really is a person that this place is named after. And this is the life she lives. And she'll tell you, I take 40 bottles, more than 40 bottles of stuff every day. This is, and she's good. She's good. So yeah, I admit she makes me crazy, but as a businesswoman, this is how she does it. So my business expresses me. I express the business of life. So you don't even have to be starting a business. Maybe you're just setting out on something new, some kind of new quest. This reading is really where to go. I am here to live, to love, to learn, to work, to do, to build, to give. You know, it just starts off really well. So the mission today, should we choose to accept it? I think maybe this is this line. I have chosen my activity wisely and well. I do what I like to do and what I am good at doing. Okay. Sometimes I think we get into things because the money is good, but we don't really like it. And sometimes we get into things because we really like it and the money isn't good. But you can turn that around. So, if it is something that you love to do, you can absolutely turn that around. All right. So the mission today, should we choose to accept it, is, and now I want to use that line. Oh, my allergies. I'm sorry. It's springtime. The mission today, should we choose to accept it, is to choose our activity wisely and well. If you love what you do, great. If you don't love what you do, what about it could you change that would help you to love what you do? There is a saying that if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. It's not true. There are going to be days. But if you love what you do, the work isn't a burden. You know, I'm not telling you you're not going to have days, you know, because you will. You will. You don't have to, but you will. And you can. So go back and look. Have you chosen your activity wisely and well? Do you love what you do? That's the mission. And if you don't, what do you need to do about that? What do you need to do about that? That is a fantastic treatment. Just well written and beautiful. All right. So I'm going to move on into the process of my day. You've got your mission. The second mission is to do something loving for yourself, do something kind for yourself, do something compassionate for yourself. And looking at what we do absolutely is one of the most loving, kind, and compassionate things we do. Because if we are doing something we hate, why are we doing it? And is there something that we would at least like more? You know, maybe we don't love what we do. I'm lucky in that I do. But sometimes the most loving, kind, and compassionate thing you can do for yourself is to look at the activity and say, you know, what don't I love about this and what can I do about it? To reevaluate your life. You know, it's a good idea to do it regularly. You know, we talk about seasonal detoxes. This is one of them. Do you love what you do? And if not, why not? And what can you do about that? Sometimes it's a minor tweak can change everything. A minor tweak can change everything. So, you know, take a look at it. It also, and when I say the spiritual practice of doing something loving, kind, and compassionate for yourself, it's about self-care. Straight up, no bones. I'm serious about self-care. That's why one of the activities I suggest is to take a deep breath before you speak. If you take a deep breath before you speak and think about what you're about to say, you know, think about it. But I also say take a nap, take a walk, you know, take care of yourself. You are the when I say you are your own best test subject, it's the same thing. Nobody is going to take care of you as well as you take care of yourself. So take care of yourself. And when you take care of yourself, then you can support others. I'm not going to tell you to go take care of others. We are in service to each other, but we cannot take care of each other. We support each other in taking care of ourselves. All right. And sometimes that looks like taking care of them, but what you're doing is helping them create an environment where they can take care of themselves. It's just like being a healer. You don't heal other people. You remind them that they can heal themselves. All right? Self-care, self-care, self-care. Nobody will take care of you as well. That Miley Cyrus song just cracks me up. I can love myself better than you can. You know what? I'm not telling you not to go out and love other people. I'm not telling you to go out and take care of other people. What I'm telling you is love yourself first, take care of yourself first, and then you will be of better service to the people that you go to love and take care of. All right. I'm also going to remind you that it is about making room for joy. Okay. That's why I also say eat dessert first. I say it a lot. I've been saying it for 3 years now. What I've realized what I mean when I say eat dessert first is your life is a special occasion. Don't save the good stuff. Eat the good food. Drink the good stuff, whatever that looks like for you. Use the good china and the good glassware and the good silverware, and wear the nice clothes, and in general, treat your life as the special occasion that it is. You deserve your own love. You deserve your own kindness. You deserve your own compassion. And when you do this for yourself, it makes it easier to do it for others. You don't have to believe me on this. What I suggest you do is try it out. That's why I say it's a spiritual practice. All right. Okay. I'm also going to encourage you to do something to engage your mind and your body, whatever that looks like for you. I'm going to encourage you to drink plenty of water. Right now, I'm really, really warm. So I'm like, oh, I could use a drink of water right now. Hydration is important. Your brain works better when it's hydrated. I'm also going to remind you about circadian rhythms. We've got daylight saving time coming. Ugh, spring forward. It happens this Sunday, by the way. Unless you're watching this in some other month. Circadian rhythms are a real thing. So as when we make that spring forward, we want to go get that early in our day bright light. If you get up before the sun, then please, artificial light, reset those circadian rhythms. It will help you adjust a little bit faster. You'll have more energy during the day. You'll sleep better at night. All right. And as always, my quote from Ernest Holmes: open the windows of your soul. Allow the breath of heaven to remind you, you do live in heaven right here, right now. It's all around us all the time. Okay? Now, I say that for 2 reasons. One, it's all God. Everything you see is made of God, including you. It's all good. Therefore, heaven is a state of mind. It's a state of consciousness. Once we learn that, once we learn how to create heaven for ourselves, because it's a state of consciousness, heaven ceases to be a place. It can become any place. And if we continue to practice, can become every place. I mean, that's just really cool. And I call it a superpower because it is, but it's a superpower that each and every one of us are born with. It's also a state of grace. I talk about us being a beloved child of God as a state of grace because it's granted. That is who we are. Well, heaven is also a state of grace. Once we learn to do it for ourselves, because honestly, that's the only way, nobody can take it away from us. It's amazing. And we can always take Emma's advice. Look for the good and praise it. I know opening the windows of your soul is scary, but there's an amazing world of good out there. And your soul knows. Besides, you have an ego to take care of you. Ego's job is to keep you safe. Okay? Just don't let ego bind you up from, the real work. So, it has a job. It doesn't get to drive. Okay. Look for the good and praise it. I think I'm at the social media part where I'm going to remind you we are Creative Life Spiritual Center, Creative Life Spark. I'm the running Rev Ryan on the social medias that I am on. So please avail yourself of the content that we do. We try and get good, amazing content out as often as possible. Brain. You want to know what's going on with the center? Email info@creativelife.org. That will get you on our constant contact. The hot links are hot. They will, when it says click here now, it'll take you right to where you want, i.e. the soul sessions, which is our YouTube channel. You click here now, takes you right to the soul session playlist. And while you're there, subscribe. That way you'll get notified anytime we post a new video, which reminds me, I need to go and make that video public. Oh, okay. Gonna go do that now. I had a little trouble with the Sunday video. The audio and video don't line up. It's fun. Every now and again. Technology. Yay. Okay. Which I digress. You can also go to our website. And if you go to our website and go to where it says Sunday Talks, that'll also take you to our YouTube channel now. It's a new link. We're very excited. And the website is creativelife.org. All right. I think I'm at the part where I get to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonder-filled day, an awesome day, amazing day, a Tuesday. It could rain today, so bundle up. Or, you know what? If it rains, go dance in the rain day. I'm out of ideas day. I need a break day. Take care of yourself day, because, hey, every now and again, our brain just kind of goes, no day. And if we can laugh through it, we'll be okay day. A good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough just as you are. You are a beloved child of God. You are a divine spark. You are a brilliant light. You are God in motion. You are spirit in action. You are a godlight, in whom God is well pleased and well represented. And don't let anybody tell you different. All right? I encourage you to do the spiritual practice of love, kindness, and compassion, because I want you to create a well-worn path to the source of your own being, to the source of that infinite love, kindness, and compassion. We all meet people who need a little extra sometimes, including us. Practice every day, knowing who you are. All right? Okay, beloveds, I'm a hot mess this morning, and it's okay. I'm going to go out and have the best day possible, and it'll be good. So, take care of yourself. Reverend David should be on around 5 p.m. with you. I'll be back with you around 9 a.m. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time.